These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hi there, I'm Nohelani Graff with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We are staying on top of teen violence in the valley. The town of Gilbert planning to take action. Right now, Gilbert police need the public's help identifying suspects and victims in several teen violence cases in the town. So today, the town council could discuss this issue following a status update from the subcommittee on teen violence. Tonight's meeting starts at 6:30. If you want your voice heard in Arizona's presidential preference election next month, today is your last day to register as a Democrat or Republican. Early ballots are going to be mailed out tomorrow as early voting begins. Election day is March 19th. To learn more, you can go to beballotready.gov.
They don't care, and they will forget about us, and we're saying, no, you're not going to forget about us, and if you're not going to give us a seat at the table, we're going to take a seat at the table.
Union employees at the University of Arizona rallying on campus in hopes of getting their voices heard as the university continues to scramble to cope with a financial crisis. They're worried workers will suffer as Arizona makes cuts and reorganizes its finances. This comes as the school brings in a new athletic director with $1 million salary. The recovery plan, which was approved by Arizona's Board of Regents, includes hiring freeze, but it doesn't allow hiring what it defines as key personnel, like an athletic director.
I'm ABC15 senior investigator Melissa Blasius. When an Air National Guard pilot's medical conditions forced her out of the cockpit, she expected that the U.S. government would take care of her. Instead, she ended up with no military pay or benefits.
I have been accused of being a malingerer to folks in the system who are cutting these medical orders. I am not a malingerer. I've always worked hard. And I've had some pretty demanding jobs in the military, jobs that not everybody can do.
Major Christine Jornas telling her personal story exclusively to ABC15, how her illness was approved for benefits, but then delayed, then denied, leading to years of effort to get the Department of Defense to correct her records and provide the benefits entitled to her.
As an airman, as a subordinate, you're taught, the respect, and you're respecting those, and you take the directions, and you take the orders, and you trust those that are above you. And in this case, I couldn't let it go, because I also have the integrity first.
This is not an isolated case, according to advocates for injured service members.
To me, there's no question. Ethically, morally, it's the only thing we can do as a nation is to take care of our injured service members.
The ABC15 investigators taking Major Jornas' case to the National Guard as well as the U.S. Air Force, asking who's being held accountable for the errors and delays here, and why did she have to battle for benefits? Our full investigation tonight at 10.
Series run. Could our Arizona Diamondbacks' future in Phoenix be in question? ABC 15 Sports speaking with the team president, Derek Hall, and team owner, Ken Kendrick, as talks continue over renovations at Chase Field.
Where are we with Chase Field? What's going on there? And I know there's a lot of questions surrounding that.
Boy, Salt River Fields is beautiful, isn't it? Again, is there a timetable? We're to the point where we really have to know because our lease is running out at the end of 3 seasons or 4 seasons.
So team owner Ken Kendrick there saying there are other options out there if they cannot come to an agreement with officials.
There are opportunities available. There are other cities that would covet having Major League Baseball.
Kendrick did reiterate to us they would prefer to stay in Chase Field long term, but they are seeking public funds for a renovation.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Samosio. Warmer today than it was yesterday. Yesterday we made it to 80 degrees. Look for more clouds today and that high up to 81 in Phoenix, upper 70s in Gila Bend and Casa Grande, and it's 50s to 60s across northern Arizona. That temperature up to 65 in Sedona and up to 51 in Flagstaff. So a warm day, still partly to mostly cloudy across Arizona, but staying dry today for the most part. The exception that far northwest pocket where a few sprinkles will be possible in northwest Arizona in Mojave County, mainly north north of the Grand Canyon. But tomorrow things change. We start off with some cloud clearing and then a band of rain moving into western Arizona. That will move east with a chance for a few showers here in the valley and very light snow in areas along the Mogollon Rim. We're talking spots above 6,000 to 6,500 feet where we could see some light snow. Still looks like less than half an inch for spots like Flagstaff. For the valley, look for a high of 81 today, 10 degrees cooler tomorrow, more breezes too, and then our next chance for rain Sunday and Monday.
Want to remind you, for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, we're always updating our website, ABC15.com. You can also check it on the go by downloading our free app. Make it a great day.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.